Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Alan Anthony from Phone Tech at Work here. So I just wanted to do my final review of the iPhone 10 inside the old style that I used to do of just holding the phone and just talking about the phone. What I like about the phone and what I don't like about the phone. So I've had the phone since launch, which is basically like 2 months, I think 3 months or whatnot. So the first thing that I want to talk about the phone that had me kind of mad and at the same time excited for it, but yeah, it's definitely Face ID. So Face ID to me has been a love and hate relationship for me because there's times where it works flawlessly and there's other times where I'm just using the pen for the whole entire day. So I do have a beard and it grows sometimes, and there's times where it's like it's not even recognizing me at all, especially for side view. So so here's my problem, guys. Is that right? If I'm facing the phone at an angle, it's not going to unlock from an angle. So if I have it on an angle like this, right, it's not going to unlock. So if I'm doing something here, right, and I just want to look at my phone, it's not going to unlock. You saw what it just did? Well, I did it right now, but it took 2 tries, and you saw the one before. So that happens to me a lot. And another thing that I really had to get used to was actually not having a home button and just having to do like a bunch of like the gestures or whatever. But you know what? I'm kind of used to like a lot of the gesture activities, saying having this and whatnot. But I think that notifications have to get fixed in iOS 11 because they're all over the place and they're junky. I mean, you got to do all that stuff to have to look at your stuff, but I think it would be better if they could just make everything into one. Battery life. Battery life has been pretty good so far. Now, I do actually take this to my job almost like an 11-hour day, and it still has just a little bit left. So it does exactly what I need it to do. I think it does fairly well for the size that it actually comes with. So I'm definitely impressed with that. Speaker quality is pretty good on this too. I mean, it's not the loudest, but it definitely bangs, and you can definitely hear the music and whatnot and everything that you want to hear. So the speakers are good and they sound, it's not rich sounding, but they're not as bad as like a lot of other speakers that I've heard this year that was just trash. So speakers are good. Cameras. Cameras. So for some reason, in my opinion, I'm starting to think that the cameras kind of got a little bit downgraded for some reason, especially in the front. Now, I'm not going to say it's trash, but it definitely doesn't look as crispy as it used to look, you know. And I've had every single iPhone since the 3GS. And trust me, guys, I am a big Apple guy. But I think it has to do with the Pixel 2 XL and having to use that at the same time. And it kind of makes saying like the iPhone 10 pictures look a little bit weaker. So I'm not sure if it's because of the Pixel that I feel like that. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. After like the 18th day, I actually wanted to return this because I think it had a lot of issues and the Face ID, and I think the Animoji stuff is cool, but I think you really have to move your mouth like wide. You know what I'm saying? So I think that whole little phase actually died out for me. But I think after like a few updates, it's pretty smooth now. But the only problem I'm still having is with Face ID. So it unlocks there. Side views is the problem. Let's see if it unlocks from side view. There you go. But it takes a while to do that. Now, so I've retrained my face 3 different times. I chopped off my beard and I'm still having problems. Shout out to the ambulance. and I'm still having problems with the phone. So is the iPhone 10 really worth the money, especially if you're going to invest in a first gen product that, say has a notch there and whatnot? I'm not even worried about the notch. I didn't even bring it up because I just totally forgot about it. But is the iPhone 10 worth the money? At first, I didn't think it was until I was using my friend's phone one day and he had the iPhone 6 Plus. Now, when I handled that phone, it was big and clunky, and it just looked like it was from the Flintstone age. I'll be completely honest with you, right? And he didn't have the button, right? And I was trying to swipe up on his iPhone, and I was trying to do all the different gestures and whatnot. And you know what, man? I just got used to the phone. So, if anything, I kinda forced myself to like the phone. So, that's about it for the video, guys. Should you get the phone? I would definitely wait until next year, and this phone will be more tuned and refined for a better experience, including software, because there's some definitely hiccups with iOS 11. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and follow Phone Tech at Work for more videos like this of the iPhone 10 and more tech to come. So to the next video, guys. Peace.